Hey, it's Mark Frankhouse, and I have the esteemed honor of talking to Tim Nordwind today. He is the bass player for Grammy Award-winning band OK Go, who's going to be in Kalamazoo this weekend. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me here. Hello, Kalamazoo.
Right. Well, this is somewhat of a homecoming for you because you actually went to high school in Kalamazoo, right?
I was born and raised in Kalamazoo. I believe I was born at Borges Hospital.
Oh, okay. There you go. How long has it been since you've been back to Kalamazoo?
Well, I don't have family there anymore, so it's been a while. I think it's been about 15 years or so.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time, unfortunately.
The city has actually changed quite a bit, even over the last few years.
I can imagine. Yeah, I still have friends who live there. That's what I've been told. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I mean, my mental images of Kalamazoo are more from like 1994 or so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I have been back since then, but that's I left in 94 to go to college.
Okay.
And then I wasn't back as much after that.
Gotcha. Now, is there a specific reason that you chose this time to come back to Kalamazoo?
Well, it's crazy because OK Go has never played in Kalamazoo before, and the offer to come play finally, came across our doorstep, and so. I, of course, was very excited, and everybody else was, super down to come play the show. So we're out doing a new type of show. We call it our live video show, where we sort of our music videos are kind of the star of the show, and we sit underneath the videos and score to the video.
That's sweet.
And so we've been taking that show around the country. So when I saw that there's an opportunity to go to State Theater and play in Kalamazoo, I mean, I flipped out because that's where I saw so many shows when I was growing up. I saw the Pixies there, I saw the Replacements there, I saw the Dead Milkmen there. I saw so many bands growing up at State Theater, so I got pretty excited.
Is there anything that you're looking forward to seeing when you get back to Kalamazoo?
I did a lot of theater in Kalamazoo at the Kalamazoo Civic Theater.
Oh, yeah.
I did a lot of theater growing up, and so I would love to go. I'd love to go inside and just look at it, because I remember as a kid, it seemed like the biggest theater in the world, and I'm wondering what it'll feel like now coming back to it. I mean, just like the looks of it, I just remember thinking man, I'll never be on a stage this big. And I'd love to just kind of go and see it again.
Yeah,
it's been a really long time. That's the place I'm most interested in checking out.
Cool. Now, you guys have played with a whole bunch of bands. You played with the Vines, Panic at the Disco, and you even did a UK tour with Motion City, right?
We did, yeah.
How the crowds embraced your music and your live shows when you play with different bands? Do you feel like you're taking their audiences and gaining new fans?
Yeah, we've been so lucky throughout the years when we've gone and toured with bands to always play in front of really nice audiences. I don't know if we just lucked out on the pairing of bands that we've gone out with, but we've encountered the minimalist amount of heckling,
right,
like quarter throwing, and things like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
The bands we toured with has always been a real pleasure, and we've always managed to sort of make fans out of their fans. And then, and vice versa, the bands that we've brought out have always been incredibly nice, and I think have been able to kind of make fans off of our fans. I feel like that's kind of what that's what it should be about,
Absolutely.
Sort of creating this community of music, and everybody helps each other out. So we've been lucky to find that throughout the years.
That's great. Yeah, I always find with really unique bands that it doesn't even necessarily matter how well they're known or who's opening or who's closing. Sometimes the opener can absolutely steal the show, and then you've got something good. You know that you found the right fan base. You found the right target audience. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like that should be the goal of any opening band, is to steal the audience.
Absolutely.
But I think as the headlining band, I think it's good to understand that, of course, that's what the opening band is going to try and do, but everyone is there to see the headlining band. So
yeah,
it should work out in everyone. in everyone's favor, you know?
Yeah. What are some of the coolest experiences that music has allotted you guys to take part in? Because I know you guys even performed for the president once.
We did. We played Barack Obama's 50th birthday party. We have, I mean, it's allowed us to travel the world. It's allowed us to make videos with the Muppets.
Right.
and to basically come across opportunities that I think otherwise we wouldn't have had the chance to do. I mean, a lot of the videos that we make are these just really incredible, weird experiences. And, for instance, doing a video in zero gravity.
Oh, yeah.
It just, having a chance to be able to do that in the first place, I mean, came from, 15 years of touring and making records before anyone took us seriously enough to offer something like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? So just getting to have music be the excuse to go see the world has been incredible. It's certainly opened up a lot of opportunities that I think it would have been harder to come by.
No doubt. And obviously the video for Here It Goes Again, with the success that you guys found in that, I mean, that was huge, winning a Grammy in 2007. When you guys took that Grammy, did it affect your music at all? Did other people have an influence on you, or did you just kind of take it in stride and just stay true to what you guys wanted to do?
Yeah, I think it was more like we stayed true to what we wanted to do. And what was nice about seeing the treadmill video get recognized, not just by the music industry, but by people around the world, is that it made us realize, like, oh, people like us for what we actually do,
Right.
Like doing things like the treadmill video. I've known Damien the singer since I was 11. I've known the other guys since I was, around 18 or so. And we've always made things together, and we've always made videos like the treadmill video together, just for fun. So seeing that was the thing that people started to really gel with, as far as our audience gave us the confidence to just do what it is that we want to do and what makes us laugh and bring joy to us. It made us feel like, well, if it makes us laugh and makes us feel good, then we have a pretty good idea that this will make other people laugh and feel good, And just getting the confidence to know that was important. You know what I mean? It took us some years to get to that point. Just because, it's tough, especially because we were pretty young at the time. When you're coming up in something like the music industry, there's a lot of people giving a lot of opinions, and you have to choose who to listen to and who not to listen to, and what to try and what not to try.
Yeah.
So, like I said, when we realized, like, oh, people like us for us, that was a big, confidence boost.
Absolutely. What actually inspired you guys to do a tour like this?
Well, a couple of years ago, it was Halloween, and I was in Los Angeles, where I live now. And I went and saw a performance on Halloween. It was the Kronos Quartet, conducted by the composer Philip Glass, and they had made a new score for the 1931 silent film of Dracula, starring Bela Lugosi. So I went and saw Philip Glass conduct the Kronos Quartet live and watched Dracula on the big screen. It was a really beautiful event, and I went home that night and started thinking about it. I was like, it's funny because I've seen that version of Dracula before, but it's always been on TV. It's always been on a small screen, and the sound has always been through the TV speakers, and the kind of this canned sound. It was amazing to see and hear this experience in a sort of larger-than-life way.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about it more. I was like, this whole thing is just iconic. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I'm in a band, and we make kind of iconic visual things, and we own all that music, and we could go do this. This is something we could do that most bands, A, probably don't want to do, and B, can't really do because they just don't have the same type of videos and things like that. So I don't know. I pitched it to the guys, and we talked about it for around a year or so, and then started putting the show together, and we got something even more. It was nice to start there, and now what we've got is a show where we do live score our videos, but we also we do interactive songs with the audience, and we do question and answer sessions with the audience so they can ask us about the videos or anything they want, really.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's really turned into, I don't know, it's something it's a hybrid of like a cinematic experience, a theatrical experience, and a rock show.
That's going to be really unique.
Yeah, and what's nice too is we're doing it in more theater-like settings. Sometimes it's in like performance arts centers, or sometimes it's in like theaters like the State Theater, and so these can be all ages shows. So it's like it's kind of like a, you know, it can be like a family event, and it's been kind of amazing to see like, you know, kids coming to the shows, like little kids. You know, it's like,
yeah,
it's like an audience we didn't realize we had until we actually made a show where they could come. You know,
yeah, that'd be sweet to get some younger fans out there, because the earlier you get kids involved in music, the better, in my opinion. So hopefully there'll be a wide range of ages at that show for sure. What's next for OK Go? Do you guys have any plans after this tour?
Yeah, we're ready to start making new music again. You know, because of the fact that we make so many videos, our record cycles end up being longer than most people's, because AR videos take sometimes 3 to 6 months to make, and then we end up making videos for everything on the record.
Right.
So it just takes us a long time to get back in the studio, but it looks like we're getting ready to go back in basically any day now. We've got a bunch of new music, so we're ready to record we're trying to figure out what the next video is going to be, but as we do that, we need to have a song to go with it. So, we really need to start writing as soon as possible.
For sure. That's exciting. I'm sure people will be excited to know that. Did you guys know that you guys are actually in Urban Dictionary?
I'm not sure. I was aware of that. Our name is like OK Go is in the Urban Dictionary?
Yeah, like each individual one of you is in Urban Dictionary.
Oh, really? Like, oh. What's the definition of my name?
Okay, it says, noun, is the bassist for OK Go. Met lead singer Damien at summer camp when they were 12. Wears wicked black-rimmed birth control glasses. Rocks super hard, may actually be the second coming of Christ.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I didn't realize that was what my name meant.
Well, and then there's an adjective. In the adjective form, it says when something is super wicked and awesome in only the coolest, quirkiest way possible. Example 1. Hey, look, it's Tim Nordwind.
Wow. Okay, I'll take it.
I was like, I wonder if these guys are in Urban Dictionary. Yep. You should check the other ones out. Wow. It's pretty funny, too.
I definitely will. Thanks for letting me know.
So you and Damien are going to be at the Kalamazoo Public Library this Sunday, it's a free meet and greet at 2 p.m., right?
Yes, that's correct. We'll be there.
Awesome. And I think you guys are giving tickets away as well, doing like a Q&A.
Yeah, that's right. We'll be talking to people and doing like a small Q&A. Yeah, it should be fun. The Kalamazoo Public Library is also somewhere I haven't been in 25 years. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
I'm excited to see that, too.
Awesome. Well, OK Go, the live video tour at the Kalamazoo State Theater. It's going down this Sunday, 7 p.m. Tickets are still on sale. If you were ever going to see OK Go, this sounds like the tour that you would definitely want to see him. Tim, thanks for hanging out with me today, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for talking.
Have fun being home, and we'll see you Sunday.
Thanks. Take care.
All right. Peace, man.